morning, friends. Thanks for joining me for Storytime this morning. So today I thought we should talk about feelings and emotions. I have a couple books about being worried or being happy or grumpy. So I thought it'd be a good way to just kind of talk about what it means to have feelings and emotions and how you can handle them if you're having a hard time, or how you can show how happy you are about something. So I think this will be a good story time. All right, so let's start with zoom, zoom, zoom. You ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Very good. Let's do that one more time. You ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Very good job, friends. All right, so our next song is going to be one we've done before that has some sign language in it. So it's The More We Get Together, because we talk about being happy in this song. So I thought it would be perfect for our emotions story time. Okay, so the sign language you need to know. This is more. This is together, kind of like you're stirring. This is happy. And then this is friend, like your fingers are giving each other a hug. Okay, let's give it a try. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very good job. That was great. Let's do it one more time. You ready? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. I got a little confused there, but that's okay. It happens, right? All right, let me get my ukulele out for our next song. So what are we gonna sing today? Oh, it looks like we have 2 ukulele songs to do right in a row. So our first one is just Come Along and Sing With Me. So this is a good one to warm up with. All right, so you ready? Come along and sing with me, sing with me, sing with me. Come along and sing with me on this Tuesday morning. Very good. Now can you clap? Come along and clap with me, clap with me, clap with me. Come along and clap with me on this Tuesday morning. Very good. Now can you jump? Come along and jump with me, jump with me, jump with me. Come along and jump with me on this Tuesday morning. Very good. Now can you stomp your feet? Come along and stomp with me, stomp with me, stomp with me. Come along and stomp with me on this Tuesday morning. Very good. Now can you stretch? Give yourself a stretch. Come along and stretch with me, stretch with me, stretch with me. Come along and stretch with me on this Tuesday morning. Very good job, friends. That was great. All right, I'm going to keep the ukulele out because next I thought, since we're talking about feelings and emotions, we should sing If You're Happy and You Know It. So we're going to do more than just happy. We're going to talk about a couple other emotions you can have, like sad or grumpy. So let's get started. We'll start with happy though. All right, here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. All right, so that's happy. So if you're sad, do you think maybe you would just cry some tears? You can just go, Should we try that one? If you're sad and you know it, cry some tears. If you're sad and you know it, cry some tears. If you're sad and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're sad and you know it, cry some tears. And that's okay. If you're feeling sad and you want to cry, that's okay. It's okay to feel sad and to show you're sad by crying. It's actually sometimes it helps you feel better to just cry and get those feelings out. So if you feel sad, cry some tears. You might feel better after. All right, so now let's say, what if you're grumpy? Would you make a grumpy face? Kind of like this. You would frown and maybe furrow your eyebrows and look really mad. Should we try that? If you're grumpy and you know it, make a frown. If you're grumpy and you know it, make a frown. If you're grumpy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're grumpy and you know it, make a frown. And again, sometimes we feel grumpy, and that's okay. You are allowed to feel grumpy sometimes. What's important is that you don't get mean and yell at people if you're grumpy. Maybe take a walk or read a book, or if you have a pet that makes you feel good, like my cat makes me really happy, so if I feel grumpy, I like to just sit and pet her. And you can make a grumpy face. You can let people know you're grumpy so they can either help you out or give you some space. So again, it's okay to feel grumpy. You just have to know how to handle feeling grumpy. Okay, what about feeling silly? What would you do if you're feeling silly? Would you make a really silly face? I think so. Okay, let's give that a try. You ready? If you're silly and you know it, make a face. If you're silly and you know it, make a face. If you're silly and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're silly and you know it, make a face. Very silly faces. So yeah, if you're feeling silly one day, it might be fun to make silly faces with your friends or your family. And that might make you laugh, and it's fun to be silly. As long as you're silly when it's appropriate to be silly. Like if you're supposed to be listening in school, it's better to just kind of listen. Don't be too silly. You can be silly with your friends later. Okay, so being silly is the way to go though. All right, so the last emotion I thought of was being sleepy. So if you're sleepy, would you yawn and maybe close your eyes and take a nap or something like that? Let's try that. If you're sleepy and you know it, give a yawn. If you're sleepy and you know it, give a yawn. If you're sleepy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, give a yawn. Very good. Feeling sleepy is just something that happens to everybody, I think. All right, well, good job, friends. That was a really good way to start talking about feelings and emotions and how you might show them on your face or with your words. So, with that, I think we should read our first book. And the first emotion that we're going to talk about in our first book is being grouchy or grumpy, because our first book is called The Grouchy Ladybug. And this is by Eric Carle. I am reading it with permission from HarperCollins Children's Books. So let's read about the grouchy ladybug. Let's see. It was night and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it. So the aphids are little tiny bugs. And decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. We can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're mine, all mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? If you insist, answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bugs straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, it said. Then why don't you pick on someone bigger? I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you. It puffed itself up and flew away. Ooh, this is a very grouchy ladybug. She's not being very nice, is she? At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the lobster, stretching its claws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. I don't know, they seem pretty big. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the snake, right after lunch. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and she flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the gorilla, beating its chest. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. There's the ladybug, by the way. I would say this rhino is much bigger than the ladybug is. Maybe it doesn't want to fight. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? But the whale did not answer at all. You're not big enough anyway, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, Hey, you, want to fight? But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, Hey, you, want to fight? But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, Hey, you, want to fight? And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug a slap. And it flew across the sea and across the land. At 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started from. Ah, here you are again, said the friendly ladybug. You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner. Oh, thank you, said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Soon all the aphids were gone. Thank you, said the leaf. You are welcome, answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. So the grouchy ladybug ended up not being too grouchy at the end, and the friendly ladybug shared the aphids with it, and even though it was really mean to the ladybug at the beginning. So I think that's a good example of what not to do if you're grouchy. You don't want to be mean to other people or other animals. But it looks like the grouchy ladybug did learn in the end that she should be a little bit nicer. All right, so it's time for our shakers. If you don't have a shaker at home, that's okay. You can just sing along. Otherwise, grab your shaker and let's do some shaker songs. All right, you ready? You shake your shaker left, you shake your shaker right. You shake your shaker all around. You shake your shaker up, you shake your shaker down. You shake your shaker on the ground, cha-cha-cha. Very good. Let's do it one more time. You ready? You shake your shaker left, you shake your shaker right. You shake your shaker all around. You shake your shaker up, you shake your shaker down. You shake your shaker on the ground, cha-cha-cha. Very good job. All right. So since the beginning we talked about how one emotion or mood you might feel is being sleepy, I thought we should do Mama's sleeping, all right? So Mama's sleeping, we have to be very quiet. You ready? Mama's sleeping, don't wake her up. Mama's sleeping, don't wake her up. Mama's sleeping, don't wake her up. We must be very quiet. Should we wake her up? Wake up, Mama, we want to play. Wake up, Mama, we want to play. Wake up, Mama, we want to play. Let's be very noisy. Now Daddy's sleeping. Shh. Daddy's sleeping, don't wake him up. Daddy's sleeping, don't wake him up. Daddy's sleeping, don't wake him up. We must be very quiet. Should we wake him up? Wake up, Daddy, we want to play. Wake up, Daddy, we want to play. Wake up, Daddy, we want to play. Let's be very noisy. Now Grandma's sleeping. Shh. Grandma's sleeping, don't wake her up. Grandma's sleeping, don't wake her up. Grandma's sleeping, don't wake her up. We must be very quiet. Should we wake her up? Wake up, Grandma, we want to play. Wake up, Grandma, we want to play. Wake up, Grandma, we want to play. Let's be very noisy. Now Grandpa's sleeping. Shh. Grandpa's sleeping, don't wake him up. Grandpa's sleeping, don't wake him up. Grandpa's sleeping, don't wake him up. We must be very quiet. Should we wake him up? Wake up, Grandpa, we want to play. Wake up, Grandpa, we want to play. Wake up, Grandpa, we want to play. Let's be very noisy. Very good job, friends. That was very silly. All right, so let's do 1, 2 next. It goes like this. 1, 2, shake it on your shoe. 3, 4, shake it on the floor. 5, 6, stir and mix, give a stir. 7, 8, shake it straight. 9, 10, begin again. 1, 2, shake it on your shoe. 3, 4, shake it on the floor. 5, 6, stir and mix, give a stir. 7, 8, shake it straight. 9, 10, that's the end. Very good job. All right, so another feeling you might have is being hungry. So let's make a milkshake. You ready? You take a little milk, pour some milk. And you take a little cream, pour some cream. You stir it all up. You shake it and you'll sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, milkshake, milkshake, shake it up, milkshake, milkshake, shake it all up. Milkshake, milkshake, shake it up, milkshake, milkshake, shake it all up. Very good. Let's do it one more time. You ready? You take a little milk, pour some milk. And you take a little cream, pour some cream. You stir it all up. You shake it and you'll sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, milkshake, milkshake, shake it up, milkshake, milkshake, shake it all up. Milkshake, milkshake, shake it up, milkshake, milkshake, shake it all up. Very good job. All right, let's finish off our shaker songs with Johnny Works with One Hammer. You ready? Johnny works with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Johnny works with one hammer, then he works with works with two hammers, two hammers, two hammers. Johnny works with two hammers, then he works with three. Johnny works with three hammers, three hammers, three hammers. Johnny works with three hammers, then he works with four. Johnny works with four hammers, four hammers, four hammers. Johnny works with four hammers, then he works with five. Johnny works with five hammers, five hammers, five hammers. Johnny works with five hammers, then he goes to sleep. Very good job, friends. All right, you can put your shakers away. Let's read another story. Okay, so our next story is called So Happy. So this one's by Kevin Henkes, pictures by Anita Lobel, and I'm reading this one with permission from HarperCollins Children's Books. So Happy. Someone had planted a magic seed. The sun shone down, but there was no rain, so the seed didn't grow. There was a little rabbit who went out to explore. He crossed the creek where it was narrow as a ribbon. He wandered and wandered until he didn't know where he was. There was a little boy who wanted something to do but could think of nothing, so he did just that. The seed was thirsty. The rabbit was lost. The boy was bored. Then the rain came. The creek got bigger. The seed started growing. The boy got excited. The rabbit was wet and scared. The rain stopped. The creek was wide as a door. The seed was still growing. The boy had an idea. The rabbit couldn't get back across the creek. Oh no. The clouds broke up. The creek sparkled and shone. The seed poked through the ground. The boy gathered sticks. The rabbit raced about, missing his mother. The sky filled with birds. The creek ran like a faucet. The seed grew leaves and a bud. The boy started to build. The rabbit was too surprised to move. I wonder what he's building. Ooh, a rainbow appeared. The creek bubbled and hummed. The seed was a flower. There it is. It grew into a beautiful flower. The boy finished his bridge. The rabbit crossed the creek. The flower was ready. The rabbit was home. The boy was hungry. Now the flower is gone. The rabbit is asleep. And the boy has a present for his mother. So happy. So I just really like that one because everyone's kind of like sad at the beginning, like the boy is bored, the rabbit is scared, the flower's not growing, but then the rain comes and everything changes and they all end up happy at the end. So that's a really nice story. All right, so speaking of happy, let me get my flannel board and make sure it's not going to fall apart. Okay, so you can't really see it, but I have 6 black squares up here, and we have different faces behind them, but we want to try to find the happy face. So we're going to sing a song. It goes like this. Can we find the happy face, happy face, happy face? Can we find the happy face? We want to say hello. Let's try this one. It's happy, but it's also kind of silly. I would call this a silly face, because look, he's sticking his tongue out. So can you make a silly face like this guy? Very good job. All right, let's look for that happy face again. Can we find the happy face, happy face, happy face? Can we find the happy face? We want to say hello. Let's try this one. Oh, that's not a happy face, that's a sad face. He even looks a little worried. He's got a frown. He doesn't have a smile. That's what we're looking for, is a smile. Let's try again. Can we find the happy face? Happy face, happy face. Can we find the happy face? We want to say hello. Oh, that's a grumpy face, isn't it? He looks very grouchy. His eyebrows are furrowed. Can you make your grumpy face? Very good. Let's try again. Can we find the happy face? Happy face, happy face. Can we find the happy face? We want to say hello. He's not happy. So in the past, when I've done this in story time in person, a lot of people think that he's singing because his eyes are closed and there are these little things coming out of his mouth, kind of like he's singing. I think he's sleeping. The little things coming out of his mouth are Z's to show that he's snoring. But singing, snoring, either way, that's not a happy face. So we have 2 left. Let's see. Can we find the happy face? Happy face, happy face. Can we find the happy face? We want to say hello. Let's try this one. That is not a happy face. What is he doing? He's kind of like, what would you call that? Surprised or scared? Not happy. Do you think the happy face is back here? Let's try. Can we find the happy face? Happy face, happy face. Can we find the happy face? We want to say hello. There's the happy face. Can you wave hello to the happy face? Hi, happy face. Very good job. All right. Let me put my flannel board away over here. And then I just have a little, it's like a breathing exercise I wanted to show you guys. So it's good to use if you're angry or frustrated, because sometimes if you're angry or frustrated, focusing on your breathing will help you kind of calm down. So this is like a fun way to think about it. So we're going to pretend we have a cup of hot chocolate in our hands. So hold your hot chocolate. But it's too hot to drink right now. So we have to cool it off by blowing on it. So bring your cup to your lips and take a big, long breath in, kind of like you're smelling it. And then slowly blow the air out to cool it. Very good. Now take a tiny sip of your hot chocolate and say, mmm. And make that mmm last as long as you can. You ready? Mmm. Is it still a little too hot? All right, let's take a deep breath again. And then blow on it. Very good. Now take a sip. Very good. So if you're feeling stressed or angry or just grouchy, just do that. Pretend you have your hot chocolate and take a deep breath in when you smell it and then blow on it to cool it off. Just keep doing that and focus on your breathing because it might help you calm down a little bit. I've done stuff like that before. If I'm worried about something, I just focus on my breathing and it really does help. So that's just one fun breathing exercise you can do. There are many more. You can look them up online, or if you contact me, I can send you a couple more. All right, let's read our last book. This is a good one after doing our breathing exercise because it's about being worried. This one's called Wemberly Worried. This one is also by Kevin Henkes, and I'm reading it with permission from HarperCollins Children's Books. So let's read about Wemberly Worried. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things. I wanted to make sure you were still here, she says. Little things. She spilled her juice. And things in between. She says, Mama, what if I shrink? Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the crack in the living room wall? What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise the radiators made. What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. Too rusty, too loose, too high. And always she worried about her doll Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Petal's lost forever. No, I found her, sweetie. I'll wait for you, Petal. Petal's in the washing machine. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. This is the best present ever. I wish I had my birthday today. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon Wemberly had a new worry. School. Wemberly worried about the start of school, more than anything she had ever worried about before. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side, too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Come back tomorrow, called Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. And there she is dancing with Petal. So this is a book that I relate to because I am a classic worrier. So I know how it feels to worry all the time, and it can be really exhausting, but it is true that if you have a friend that you can just talk to about it, or somebody to distract you when you're at school like that so you have someone to play with, it can be helpful. So as usual, it's always important to talk about your feelings with the grown-ups in your life, and then they might be able to help you out if you're having trouble. So that's a good book, Wemberly Worried. Okay, I have one more song to do at the end here. Let's see, I think we're going to sing Sticky Sticky Bubblegum today. It doesn't really have anything to do with feelings, I just like this one. All right, so you ready? It goes like this. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum. Sticking my hand to my other hand. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to say unstick and see if it works. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Unstick. Very good. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum. Sticking my hand to my shoulder. All right, we're going to try again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Unstick. It worked. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum. Sticking my hand to my knee. All right, we're going to try again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Unstick. Very good. We'll do one more. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum. Sticking my hand to my head. All right, we're going to try this again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Unstick. Oh, it worked. Thank goodness. All right, friends. Well, that was the end of story time for today. I hope you had fun talking a little bit about feelings and emotions. And like I said before, it's good to talk about feelings and emotions with people. So maybe talk to the grown-ups in your life a little bit about how you're feeling today. Maybe you're feeling excited. Maybe you're feeling sad or worried. But it's really good to make sure you talk to people about how you're feeling so they know if they can help you out or if they can be silly with you if you're feeling silly. So I hope you have a really good rest of your day, and I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.